mean, I'll make sure.
As long as you guys are fine with like giving him perms. Like
Wait,
for the debate.
Are you okay with that, Ryu? I mean, I got Ryu, but he only does theology. He said so. That's your call for the judgment.
I mean, at
Yo,
that
Aim,
point,
are you fine with Infinity's judging
Not,
with perms?
not my. I'll get. He doesn't need perms. I'm in.
Yo,
Here.
Infinity's in VC.
Okay, but like he doesn't. I mean, I can give him perms, but like Archie has perms.
Yo, Archie, do you want Infinity's judge for you?
Do y'all just want to do something informal? Because I'm kind of getting annoyed. Like, none of my judges are on. Like, we can do like something informal or like something real quick, and then or like nothing at all.
What's your problem with Infinity, bro?
With Infinity?
Yep.
What's your problem with Infinity?
I think Infinity is dog water. I don't like Infinity's judging.
Think that. So what's the problem?
Yes, and me thinking that is the reason why I don't want Infinity to judge.
Why do you think that?
Bro,
I just told you my problem with Infinity. Why are you asking me to repeat myself?
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that? Because of my experiences with Infinity in the past. He might be better now. He might be somewhat competent.
Do you think you're better than Infinity?
Experiences, phenomena that occurs between you and a person. They think I'm miles better than Infinity. What the fuck?
Fortnite. Why is Awakening?
Yo, Amir, let him up. Let him up. Let Infinity up, Amir.
Look, Archie is that.
Why does it even matter?
Yo, Archie, can you let
this nigga say he better. Yo, what's up with these ego niggas in here, bro? Yo, get Infinity up here, bro.
They ain't got nothing to do with ego.
What is this shit?
Yeah, the ego.
Why does it automatically gotta be ego?
Yo, Infinity, don't ever remind you of Lights old server, bro?
Bro, he's not.
I swear, niggas be so under the rock, bro. Niggas don't even be watching debates, making assumptions, bro.
Bro,
it'd be too funny, bro. What's up?
Yo, Rizhan can judge.
I don't know who that is.
Rizhan's not even here. Wait, is he?
He just responded. I
disagree to it. Yo, Archie, let you have Herbs let Infinity up.
Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You can talk that out with him, bro. Because maybe, bro.
I didn't see his hand.
I don't even think Infinity knows who nigga is.
Am I stupid or? Oh, that's...
You can say past experience. I've never interacted with this dude.
Is that Ben?
Literally, bro.
Yes, I have. I would kick your dog.
It's a one-sided. It's a one-sided instance, bro.
No, God, I do not know who this nigga is.
Niggas be given to the craziest judgments, bro, because they importanize themselves, bro.
Highest as low tier, bro. Do not agree to Rizhan.
All right,
I don't even know why Rizhan wants
this
to
shit
judge.
Hilarious,
no, I asked him to. I was trying to help you find a judge. My fault, bro. My fault.
Who's pinging me in chat, bro? I hope it's not this nigga, bro. Oh, never mind.
All right, bro.
Nah, bro. None of my judges are on. I'm saying we can run something informal right now, or like.
Why would I want to run something informal again? What sense does that make, bro?
We'll get Ben in here. All right, bro. We'll get Ben to judge.
Well, damn, I'm trying to have some fun. I'm not trying to like do some For Glory shit.
We'll get.
This is not a competitive smash.
Do you think that when we have a formal judge that it becomes a competition? Do you think this is like a basketball finals championship match to where we're like the life is on the line? We got to get past the shot clock. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
No, it isn't. That's exactly why I asked you if you wanted to do it informal. What
does that even make, bruh?
Yeah, you're right. What logic does that make? That's why I'm saying we can do something informal right now or not do it at all.
What are you talking about?
And I'm not gonna.
Nigga, we don't gotta do shit then. We don't gotta do shit then, bro.
Guys.
Anyways, move on. Let's move on to the next nigga, bro.
We can get Ben. We can get Ben to judge.
Bro, what are you
I don't know who that is, bro.
Say Ben.
I'm not picking a judge. I don't know. I think we all know why.
Cash out.
Nigga named Ben. I'm crying.
No, it's bro. Cash out.
What's good,
I mean,
Ben Tennyson.
What's wrong with mentality?
Oh, that's you mean answer or what?
Clorox and agree to Clorox and agree to mentality.
Yo, what's up, Infinity?
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Amazing.
Bro, Infinity, bro. Look what these retarded monkeys try judging, bro. Yo, I forgot how thirsty niggas be for verdicts, bro. Let me send this in chat, bro.
That's why you trying to have an informal debate so you can.
I know, bro. I was trying to have fun. Niggas be a dick eater, bro.
Who's debating?
I don't.
It's supposed to be.
Look at what these niggas said, bro. Look at that destruction, bro.
But
I actually got Fubuki again, bro.
Hey,
like I actually got Fubuki again, bro.
Bro, Archie, my fault for not sliding the perms back after you left. I just forgot, so that's my fault.
No, you're good. You're good. The matters I shouldn't have even needed them, my nigga. That nigga Exil is just a bitch. That nigga just always perm abusing.
Who'd you debate?
Because that nigga sucks ass, bro. And that nigga got drowned by me and Affy. That's a skill
Yeah,
issue.
Archie.
Who is this guy? Do you know Adolf Hitscan? Like, who is he?
No, bro, he sucks, bro. He sucks. This guy's a troll, bro. He's an alt account, bro. He's the alt
Yo,
account, bro.
Archie, you know Kai?
Hey, Archie, nigga.
Archie, you know
What's
Kai?
up? What's good, Infinity? I debated this nigga, I don't know, some random nigga, one of Exility's friends, bro. It was bad, bro. He didn't even get the chance to
Archie,
scale
you know
his
Kai?
character, bro. Like, I'm telling you, the structure verdict, this nigga, what, like, this, I tell you, the niggas be so spam, bro. Like, I don't know how niggas derive such conclusions, bro.
What is one?
How do you win when your character can't do anything? Do you understand how spent that sounds, bro?
What is one?
Affy is him, that don't count. I mean, my nigga Affy is Affy, bro.
Hold on, Archie, do you know Kai?
Do I know Kai? I don't know who Kai is.
You
Not to
know
my
what?
knowledge. I know a lot of Kais, though.
Affy, that's his, like, name.
Oh, yeah. I'm not cool with him, but, like, we only know each other through Jalen, bro. His friend group's interesting, so I don't really hang with them.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
I already go.
What about Tricks? What about Tricks? We're gonna self on.
Did you try saying you lost?
Here.
Obviously.
Oh yeah,
wow,
mentality. I still gotta
surprise.
send you that. Fucking what you call it.
But yeah, we can have Tricks. I don't mind Tricks, though.
See this
What?
debate, bro.
Yo, mentality. I gotta send you that video of like me.
Yo,
them
Clorox,
niggas,
or no, do you want
like,
Tricks?
fucking Minecraft server niggas.
Wait, what you said? I couldn't hear you.
So you don't want anyone that's your
I said I gotta
forum.
send you the video of the fuck. Jesus Christ! Nobody. What? Who? Nigga,
Is there
anyone that's your best friend? I'm
Is there
confused.
any middle point? Is there any
Yo, mentality. I gotta send you
like
that
your friends and
recording
whatnot
of,
to judge. Is there like a
Ari and
reason
those,
for
like,
this?
Other niggas like
Is
drowning
there like
these
you have to
fucking like
compensate
Minecraft
for this?
niggas.
That's why you
Right,
have,
did
like, your
you
best
send me
friends
message
and
in DMs?
All right, bet. I'll send you in DMs. Some
Alright,
niggas
alright,
don't know
okay,
how
I figured
to
it
take
out.
turns here.
I just don't know how to do. I just don't know properly how to like do a fiction debate. I mean, if y'all did IRL, hell yeah. But
we could do IRL too. We could do IRL too. We could do
I don't
IRL too. We could do IRL too.
you want to do? I can judge an IRL debate. I can judge an IRL debate.
I do not mind that at all. Topic. Any IRL topic you said, bro. Any IRL. You said you apparently you don't have to demonstrate a false law of excluded male. Goof ass, nigga. So you can pick IRL topic.
Hey, he didn't attack it though, so it is what it is.
Alright, my nigga Vlad.
All right, do you want to do IRL?
Yeah, we could do IRL.
Yeah.
You want to do IRL, Clorox, or?
All right, yo, mentality. Check DMs real quick.
Archie, bro. Like, you just prayed on your own downfall, bro. This judgment shit.
This judgment? Wait, for real? Wait, hold on, y'all. Infinity. Wait, hold on. Where should we be?
Just go to deals, bro.
Cause niggas, bro, they don't be keeping it real with me, bro. Nah. I'm knowing. Trust.
How you know?
I'm knowing, bro. These niggas be trolling me, bro. I'm telling
Wait,
you,
what's
bro.
wrong?
Nah.
Archie wiping Exility's finger.
Where is what's it called?
Alright,
nah,
so I
I'm
can
down
judge
to
and
debate
Infinity
him.
can judge,
Listen,
like-
even I don't even mind if you judge, but here's the thing though. I'm trying to do IRL, bro. Like we could do some philosophy.
Yeah, mentality. This guy's him. Like these niggas have
Class, why don't you want to do
package
philosophy?
server
I
fucking,
thought you was
Minecraft
like
shit.
that on philosophy, bro. Cause you was talking like you could beat me. I'm sure you believe in your mind. Your eons, beyond me, right?
And
Correct.
Facts. So we could run that debate.
Surely
Surely you could do my best topic, right?
Oh god.
Hey, Kyle.
Can you yes or no? I'm confused. You could give me on my best topic.
I just said yeah.
Correct.
I could, yes.
Okay.
Hello,
Portion, I'll
Keo.
take pro circumstance. And we can have Amir judge. And you said you prefer.
oh yeah, I do like a version overall. So
We could do Amir and Infinity.
here goes that Team OS headset.
Oh my god, is he lagging out for just me?
Yeah,
it's
it's a
lagging,
ping. I don't know why. Like he only likes in the server.
Obviously, you know, lagging out.
Like,
I
you weren't lagging on your phone.
how it is in the server, bro. Stop being ignorant.
You weren't lagging.
Bro, get an Ethernet cable or some shit. Like, goddamn, I can't focus on
bro.
what you're saying.
I was working perfectly fine there for server, bro. You sound like an idiot, bro.
All right. There he goes again. What happened when you went on? Remember you went on 2
This nigga's fat, bro. This nigga doesn't know how regional differences work.
It's not that I don't know how regional difference works. It's just I can't actually understand what you're saying.
To fix my regional What does that even mean, bro? Why would I get it, bro? Yo, that's why I can't listen to retards, bro. Like, this genuinely
just strengthen your Wi-Fi connection so you don't have fucking Android connection.
Be like, oh, I get an antenna for my PC. That'll fix all my problems. Like, what are you talking about? No, bro.
Are you done?
How that works, bro?
Why you sound so
usually
pressed?
better Wi-Fi. That's all it is, bro.
Why you sound so pressed? Yeah, you need better Wi-Fi.
Why do you sound so pressed? Because I'm pressed by ignorance, bro. Because I'm pressed by retardation, bro. When someone says something so like retarded to where my brain can't process what they're saying, I start getting mad irritated. Yeah, womp womp.
Yeah, I know you can't process things. Womp womp.
Hold up. Exility. Clorox. You know, Works.
Wait, what is it?
Wait, check Jin. I can't pronounce this dude's name. I'm not gonna even try to embarrass myself. This dude, he's one of your friends also. He'd respond to my DMs. He can also judge a debate if you want to do fiction.
No. Can I get any of his personal friends? No.
Wait,
Voxer V. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know that name. Like
I don't care. I'm a judge. That's even. We can literally Kyo is judge. Do you know who Kyo is? He's pretty known across the community. Now you guys are under the rock, so I'm not even sure if you even know who this nigga is.
No.
But we can have Kyo.
No, I talked to Kyo once. Like, I'm not appointing Kyo as my judge though.
Yeah, well, let me guess why. Is it because you don't know him personally? That's not your bestie. Is that why?
I can judge for Clorox.
No, it's because I'm going to appoint a judge of my choosing. If I don't do that, then there's no
judge me, and I want to be looking at his ear and manipulating him, and afterwards.
Can you just send it direct to his friend? I'm Archie's judge, and then you a middle judge or a middle judge?
That's fine.
Yeah, do you agree to that?
Wait,
Amir as middle, me as you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Best friend or whatever.
And you agree to that?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. Does anyone else want to self-record? That way, there's no.
Okay, so we're in abortion pro circumstance. You said be me and my
yeah,
man.
I'll self-record.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're taking pro?
That's what you're taking, correct? And what's your position in abortion?
Hello?
You said you were pro circumstance?
I just said I'm pro circumstance, like 30 eons ago.
All right. I'll just take.
Yeah. So what's your position?
Pro choice.
That's completely fine. So we can do that.
Do you believe there's any contrasting element to that you want to add on to?
So listen. I might hop on phone because I'm laggy shit. But someone else is saying the stage is laggy. I wonder why. But I'll phone it's too laggy. What's it called? Someone can moderate. Who are we gonna have moderate? Because low-key, I don't want to hear your hot ass breath over talking me on phone. Or so who are we getting to moderate?
Hey, I'm sorry, my mic muted.
I guess Amir can moderate. Yeah.
Is he gonna fully
I'll give
be here?
to Infinity too.
So it's pro circumstance versus pro choice, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'll shit pro circumstance.
Like Infinity. You see, like how ignorant this dude is. Like, bro, wow.
No comment, bro. No
Your folks debate all over again, bro.
Hey, mentality.
GG.
Hey, Infinity, you have perms now, by the way. Just so it's clear, I'll help it, and Infinity will also help it.
Huh?
Yeah, mentality. Can you record?
Actually, works perfect. But
Yeah, I'm recording right now. You guys just say argue and shit.
Okay. Yeah. By the way,
Like,
just to clarify,
establish the
Next time just
establish
starts,
premises.
and then like we can. Yeah, yes, go ahead.
all right, bro. So just to clarify the recording course, I did pro circumstance and to clarify what exactly that is. Right? I think that in certain instances, for a person to have an abortion, and I also think in certain instances that it is morally impermissible. I'll give, analogies outlining each one. For example, let's say if someone were to have a medical instance, I think that would be completely okay. Let's say if the mother's life is at risk, or let's say maybe, they didn't necessarily want to have the baby. Of course, at that point, I think that would be completely morally permissible. But I also think that, in an instance to where, let's say the baby's life is purely being at a brand risk, or let's say that the baby's life is purely being terminated only to spite and incite, violence or, emotional distress for the father or for anyone being used as a weaponizing attack, I think that wouldn't be morally permissible. So clarify your stance.
I believe that there is no instance in where the action itself is morally impermissible. Like, I believe that a person, I can support a person's right to make their own decision about whether
so you think
or not
it's
to
always
terminate
morally
their child.
correct? That's what you're saying.
The action itself, yes.
You
The
think
choice
in
which
every
to do that.
instance that
It can be
abortion
like,
is morally permissible? That's what you're saying.
I was gonna expand upon that, but yeah, the initial action itself, it's not inherently
What do you mean inherently? What does that mean?
I just said the action itself.
Yeah, but I just asked you. What do you mean by inherently?
Ground
what do you mean?
zero is that.
What do you mean ground zero? Because the action can have different context to it.
And
if I'm saying that it's conditional,
the action can
then
be
it's obviously
violated
based upon the conditional, right?
Nobody's disagreeing that the action
I don't
can
want
be
you to accidentally
fueled by
agree with my
morally
stance,
impermissible
right?
things.
So I'm just saying, do you think there's a condition or circumstance, right, to where it is okay not to have an abortion, or what?
I'll say it for the third time. Okay, I'm saying
You can say it for the first time because you didn't clarify that beforehand.
No, I
So
said
go
it.
ahead.
Well,
No, you didn't.
No, it's fine.
Right? You
Yes, I
clarifying
did.
and repeating yourself. That's
I
not
did.
actually answering my question, right? It just
It
means you're
does
assuming
actually
what I'm
answer
asking.
your question. No,
So
it
what am I
does.
asking?
You
So what am
already
I
asked
asking?
the question.
What am I asking?
You asked me to say whether or not this would adhere to this. You said,
Dumbass
is
nigga.
there
That's not even what I asked.
instance where
I didn't even use the word
I was-
adhere. Yo, bro,
I can't
I'm just
reword
asking
your
for
own
this again,
argument,
bro. So you're not
spade, nigga.
so you're not confused. Listen. I'll just clarify this again for you, so you're not confused. What I'm saying, right, is that my stance in every circumstance, right, there is a circumstance to where it may be permissible and it may not be permissible. Your stance is that in every circumstance, right, that abortion is permissible. That's what you're saying, correct?
Yeah, that's just
Cool.
what I said.
So now that we've gotten past that, okay, Clorox. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Do you want me to just break it down? Like, do you want to go first? I want to go first. Why is your stance correct? Why in every instance should abortion be permissible?
Well, my stance was that there is no situation where the action itself is inherently impermissible.
Cool. So
morally
again,
speaking.
I'm gonna ask you again. And why should I believe this? Why is your stance correct? Why in every instance should abortion be permissible?
Because it doesn't violate any moral compass, like any general moral compass.
Of yours personally, correct?
Of course.
So what about another person's moral compass? What separates yours from another person's?
That's entirely subjective. I just said it doesn't
Again,
violate
that's the
mine.
point. So what separates yours from any other person?
Why does that matter?
It matters because what if I give a different perspective? Now, at what point is that the case?
If it violates yours, then that's perfectly fine. That doesn't.
Yeah, it does violate mine. So now what? What do we get from
yeah,
it?
if it violates yours, then that means it
Yeah.
doesn't violate mine, which I
I
said
don't
was
care.
the
That's the
inherent
point. So
basis
that means we
for
have
why it
two
was
separate instances.
impermissible.
Yo, lower your mic, bro. I don't want to start loud micing. And you know your mic's
Nobody's
not
loud
just,
micing.
just calm down. Just calm yourself
Nobody's
down.
loud micing.
You are.
What the
So
fuck?
shut up,
No,
right? Because
I'm
your mic is
literally
literally piercing and breaking itself because you don't have better Discord, right? And you don't know how to loud mic. So I suggest you calm down.
Nobody's
Right,
loud
just
micing.
don't embarrass
Relax.
yourself because it just sounds like you're lagging at this point. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say
nobody's
again.
loud micing.
Right before this inept retard started over talking and speaking. Okay, here's the reality: if you have a moral lens that's contradictory with my moral lens, and we're arguing on the basis of why each moral lens is correct, and I'm asking you why your stance is correct, you saying because it doesn't violate your personal stance is stupid. The reason why is because, in other words, that's an argument from ignorance. You're saying that your stance is completely correct due to a lack of contrary evidence. And even if we were to assume there was a lack of contrary evidence, that'd still be false. The reason why is because evidence can exist outside of your personal moral lens. Okay? A moral lens is a personal metric, right? Methodology or ideology of yours, of another person, of a group or social culture, to where they share this cultural belief that something may be correct, and where they base concepts and whatnot off of social concepts, such as gender, right? Such as human rights, such as the Constitution, okay? And the Constitution, right? Obviously, we see different constitutions for different countries. Do you want to know why? You want to take a guess? Because there are different moral attributes and different relative moral lenses for each and every single individual instance. And get this, circumstance. I'm asking you, why is it a problem for, in some circumstances, for it to be immoral? And in some circumstances, it is immoral. Your stance is that in every circumstance, it is morally permissible. This needs, get this, evidence. Now, obviously, right, we can't just survey and get evidence from every single person. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something, right, called the line of traits. This is what we do in abortions, right? To where I'm going to ask you to explain why in every instance it should be permissible. And you're not going to respond with because it doesn't contradict my moral lens. Because guess what, jackass? That's obvious. Okay, because you want to be arguing it if it didn't contradict your moral lens. That's not being put into question. What's being put into question is the validity of your moral lens. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you again, and let's get a valid answer this time, okay? Why should in every instance abortion be morally permissible? There you go. Go ahead.
Is that all?
That is all. Go ahead.
Just get this retard. Okay, so you said that what I said was an argument for. No, you said what I said was an argument from ignorance because of.
Clerks, fix your mics. Clerks, your mic is very like buggy. It's like you know how when
It's like sassy, kind of.
Yeah, you know when your audio jack, the audio jack is like halfway in and halfway out. It sounds like that's like a lot of popping. All right, he's
That's what I told him, dude. He's trying to loud mic. He doesn't even have better Discord.
Clorox, trying to talk?
Let me tell you that.
And for everyone, let me educate everyone in VC. An ad hominem is when you give an insult in replacement of a refutation. I didn't give a refutation, jackass. Right? That was just a reclarification of my argument and my question.
Yo, so working.
But yeah. Go ahead though. What's up? You ready? You back?
All right. Nobody's.
You back in the match, champ?
Okay, cool.
So do you remember my question?
I remember everything you said. You said
cool.
that initially
So
that my point was an argument from ignorance because I was using the lack of it, like contradicting my moral compass as some sort of credence for my argument.
For justification, exactly.
Yeah, for justification. That's not what I did. I said, and I quote, that I believe that there is no act in which it isn't impermissible. I'm not saying the lack of evidence of permissibility
Wait,
is
no,
what inherently
but I have a question,
justifies
though.
it.
Infinity and
I'm saying the
non-existence
non-existence of such
clarify my initial question? Yeah, because this guy's lost. Is it okay if I can clarify my initial question?
You
You're definitely lost, right? And let's not get hostile. It's okay. I'm just asking, could I clarify my question? Because he's clearly lost.
Hold on. I'm meeting both of y'all real quick. So there's two things. One, if there's a question that's asked by your opponent, before you go into rambling with your argument, I want you to answer the question. Then you can give your argument or elaborate on your answer. And then secondly, I'm only going to start muting you guys when one of you show signs of distress due to the over talking. If you guys are over talking, but neither of you seems to be bothered with it, I'm not going to mute y'all. But go ahead. And yes, you can ask questions, Archie, if there's no distress.
Why is Galax so bad in chat? Nerd emoji, you retard. I don't fucking know you, dick rider. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Basically, right? Owner. I don't care what that foreigner's name is. Anyways, he's not up here debating for a reason. Now, anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay, this is what I'm asking of you, Clorox, and this is what I'm saying. Right? I don't want, when I ask you why, right? Why is your stance permissible? Why in every instance abortion would be permissible? I call it an argument for ignorance, right? Because I don't want you to just go on a random tangent. I call it that because your response, which everyone could hear, right? That stutter, that I mean, right? You said, it doesn't go against or violate my personal moral compass. That's why, okay? And I told you that's borderline an argument from ignorance because there's no violating properties. That's the reason why, because your justification is the repeatance of your initial claim and the properties that need to be for your claim to become true. These are things that were already presuppositions within the debate. I'm asking you for some type of evidential appeal of anecdotal account or of logical account through induction or some type of form of logicality for you to explain and prove why this shit is permissible and why it logically follows that in every instance, abortion has to be permissible. Funny, right? When you're being put on the burden. So that's what I'm asking of you, okay? So I don't want you to shadow box with me, right? I don't want you to attack random brick walls like a schizophrenic, homeless person, right? I want you to actually attack what I'm saying, okay?
The funny part is
so
that
now that you
you
have that,
agreed
let's do that.
That is actually what you said. And I was explaining why that wasn't an argument from ignorance, because I didn't use the lack of that to justify my claim.
So what was your
right?
justification?
I was saying that I said my justification is that the non-existence of it is what automatically justifies my
non-existence.
already
What non-existence
negative
of
claim.
what?
The non-existence of it violating my moral compass.
Exactly. So you're saying because it doesn't
That's not an
violate
argument from
your moral
ignorance.
compass, that's
It's
the
not
case.
an argument
That's
from
the
ignorance.
only reason why.
That's not an argument from ignorance.
So what's your point?
An argument
So
from
are you gonna
ignorance is
actually
claiming
answer, or are you
absence of
just going to
evidence is
paraphrase
evidence
your
of
stance?
absence.
Because
I'm saying that the
what are you even
negative
saying at
claim
this point?
that I already said is justified through that. You're sped. What are you talking
You're
about?
sped, bro. You just said because of the
Are you just not gonna
absence
attack
of
that?
violation within your moral properties, that's why it's the case. That's exactly what I said, but paraphrasing, you genius. Now listen,
That's
let
not
me explain
paraphrasing it.
something
I
to you.
literally explained
That
the
is
distinction. I can do
paraphrasing.
it
That's
again.
exactly what paraphrasing is. You sound like a retard. Okay. Now listen, regardless of what you're saying, you can think whatever you want, right? You can process in your brain, try to lie to yourself and put a mental lens over your eyelids. Okay. But you defending yourself and justifying your position. You defend yourself, justifying your position, and trying to do all that. That's not happening, okay? I'm trying to break that down to you, okay? You saying that there's an absence of violation within your personal moral property, that doesn't fucking matter, you genius. Do you know why it doesn't matter, you moron? The reason why it doesn't matter, you moron, is because if you're gonna justify your own stance within not violating your own personal moral views, guess what, genius? Would you be defending yourself if it violated yourself? Would you be doing that, smart nigga? Would you be arguing for a stance you disagree with, retard? Obviously not, right? So don't fucking cry and don't get so bad and panter about how it doesn't violate your shit, right? Your rhetorical attempts of snoring and doing all this shit, it fucking sucks, my nigga. That's not an argument, and you're doing that to compensate the fact that you lack any argumentation prowess, you idiot. So can you defend, and can you actually go against what I'm saying, right? Can you provide a coherent argument instead of sounding and snoring like a retarded monkey? Okay?
After all that yapping, you still couldn't justify it being an argument from ignorance. I'm telling you,
what am I trying to justify?
It still wouldn't be
What
an
am I trying to
argument from
justify?
ignorance because...
Wait, hold on. You just made a claim.
Let me refute?
What am I trying to
Let me
justify?
refute that what?
What am I trying to justify? You just made a claim.
Are you going to let me refute or what?
What am I trying to justify?
Are you gonna let me refute
I'm
or what?
asking a question. What are you trying to
Refute your
justify?
point. Refute your point. I'm going
I
to
don't
refute
have
your
a point.
points.
I'm on the
I
refuting
wasn't even
stance. You
done
just made
refuting
a
your
point.
points.
Who do you think is making a point here? Who do you think is making a point
You
here?
made multiple points, and I
Who do you
couldn't
think
even
is
finish
making
the
a point here?
argument
Because
from
you
ignorance
also made
point
multiple
that you
points.
put
What
upon
was your
me
initial
without
point? What do you think your initial point was?
Damn, no moderation. Crazy. Anyways, I couldn't even
I don't
finish all
care
your
because
points.
he said
Okay, maybe you weren't listening.
So you just be shotgunning.
I'll repeat it again, little nigga. So one, that shotgun point doesn't go through unless you repeat it once he's unmuted and then let him respond to it. And then secondly, I told you I'm only going to moderate and start muting when the opponent shows signs of distress due to the interrupting. If you both agree that the interrupting is healthy or you don't care and it's not bothering you, I'm not going to mute either of you, nigga. So one, I'm going to clarify so you can contend it. He didn't make a point. He's asking a question. Can you just answer the question, give your elaboration, then make any other point that you want? So go ahead.
He asked that question subsequent to the points I was addressing, and then he interrupted me. Did you not hear that? I'm telling you he did that, and that I'm still addressing the other points before he asked the initial question that came after that. So can I please address the points before he asked the question? Is that healthy to do?
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. You sped. Anyways, yes, it's not an argument from ignorance just because I claim, oh, since this is not violating my moral compass, or the non-existence of it violating my moral compass, it's a justification for that. That's not an argument from ignorance, because the absence of the evidence of that being the case would be an argument from ignorance, but I'm not claiming that. I'm saying the absence of this taking place in its entirety is a justification to my already negative stance that there is no place where it is impermissible. And for your second point about how there's I'll just say there's internal premise and it doesn't require evidence at all, because what I'm asserting is the non-existence of something. The non-existence of that justifies my argument. So if I'm taking that stance, no, it does not require any sort of like special evidence, because how are you going to prove the existence of something that doesn't exist? That's illogical. I'm telling you, the non-existence of this justifies my already negative stance that this impermissibility does not exist within this framework. If it doesn't violate my personal premise, which I'm arguing from, then we have nothing that we can debate, you retard. We're not debating anything at all. Like, if I have my moral compass is the only thing I can argue off of. I just told you everything else is led up to the is subject to the other user's will and their framework of what is logical. If I can't use that, then what does that mean? Huh? Oh yeah, that means that I can't argue from other people's perspective. It's my point.
Let me know when I can respond.
All right, are you done, clorox, bro?
No, because I want him to repeat his question again, since I already those other points.
He's gonna repeat.
No,
his
not
question.
repeating shit. So listen, I'm not repeating shit. I'm not repeating shit.
Yeah, okay, man, come on.
So bet that. Okay, man. So listen. So let me break this down to you. Okay, you retard. I don't think you understand what a negative stance is. So let me explain something to you. And let me explain to the VC why he just contradicted himself. So can someone tell me what his initial stance is? And why this isn't? Your stance is that it's permissible, morally permissible. And this is a yes or no question I'm asking you. So the minute you try to talk with more nuance, Infinity, mute him. Yes or no? Your stance is in every instance, abortion is permissible. Yes or no? Chop, monkey. Yes or no?
Yes, that's his position, bro. He's not going.
Cool. So now the judge just agreed. I don't know your wording, clorox. Now listen, if that's the case, okay, do you know what a negative stance is? A negative stance is when you're taking the negation of something. So are you taking the negation of your own stance, moron? Absolutely not, okay? You just tried burden flipping. Here's the reality. You just told me, okay, that in every instance it is morally permissible. I'm asking for a justification of this. The reason why it's an argument from ignorance, right? And I'll give an argument from ignorance in chat. Right? Let me just explain this to you. Let's look up the definition, since clearly he wasn't taught this. Okay? And it's okay. You know, I don't really blame you for your lack of education. Okay? But look in chat. Okay? Okay, chat? Hey, chat, this is called an argument from ignorance. Not what Tron said last night. Not argumentation from ignorance. No, because that's what Exility and them say. That's called retardation, right? An argument from ignorance. Okay? This is what exactly happens, okay? It says that it's when a proposition is asserted to be true because it has not yet been proven false. Okay? So let's take this into account. He just told me, okay, Amir, and so everyone can fully listen. He just told me that his justification, okay, based off his stance being true, why in every instance it has to be permissible, is because it is not in violation between his personal moral lens. That's what we call retardation, number one. That's what we call fallaciousness, number two. That's what we call a logical contradiction and an extension of vicious circularity, number three. And number four, that's what we call an argument from ignorance. Okay? This guy in chat cannot show. What is an Eminem? What is that? Anyways, bro. Let's just that sit in chat. So listen, okay, that's the reality. Now, the reason why, okay, his stance is stupid, and the reason why him saying, oh, well, we can only go off my moral compass Because guess what? We have contradicting moral values, okay? I've already specified before and prefaced at the beginning of this debate for a mere infinity and multiple people to hear, right? This is purely clarified. I'm simply taking the stance that my position being that in certain circumstances that it is okay and that it may be okay or it may not be okay to abort, but that in those instances is conditional and is circumstantial. He took the positive assertion, right? Not negative stance, like he said, because that's what retardation is, right? He didn't take a negative stance. He took a positive stance of saying, hey, I think in every instance, right? This is a knowledge claim. In every instance, okay, sorry, because he said, I know, my fault, not just I think. I know in every instance, which made it even worse for him, that abortion is permissible. This requires justification, right? This is a positive proposition. If his justification is the lack of contradictory prowess within his own personal moral lens and personal moral scope, what I take that to be is him contradicting himself. And what I take that to be is him giving an argument, right, from some form of ignorance. Because he's saying due to this lack of violation within his personal lens, it doesn't matter. And the reason why that also wouldn't matter, right, and this is going to be a new point that I'm bringing up Amir and Infinity to hear, right? The reason why that doesn't matter is because in my own stance, I personally disagree with that. It violates something in my moral lens, right? It's not just one person in this debate. It's two people in this debate. You made the positive assertion that this is the case that's permissible in every condition and instance. This requires justification, and I need to see proof for this. Now, obviously, right, maybe you can't get empirical proof because you can't survey everyone else. I got you, Infinity. But regardless of it, right, you still need some proof via a form of inductive, analysis, some proof via anecdotal account, some justification, because what you're saying just is not cutting it. All right? And yeah, Infinity, we'll wrap this up. I got you. Go ahead, Clorox. What's your next point?
All right, I'll just address everything you said. It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
since
it's pretty simple.
Just repeated yourself. Yeah. No, I'll say the same thing again, and we can conclude after this if you want to. That's perfectly fine.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's not an argument from ignorance yet again. For the same thing I just said, you just repeat it yourself. That's literally argument by repetition. As I said before, evidence of absence. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. That is like the main syllogism when used to define an argument from ignorance. I'm saying what I said does not appeal to that because I quite literally made the distinction between the two, right? I said that in this instance, I'm not saying that the absence of a contradiction in here or the absence of evidence of a contradiction is what suffices or justifies my already negative stance. I'm saying that literally the opposite, the non-existence of the thing itself in its entirety is that, and you didn't actually attack that at all. And I'll justify why it's basically a negative stance. It's a position that is negating or disapproving of a certain idea, belief, or concept. And my initial premise, which you failed to actually word correctly, was that in no instance was abortion impermissible, not the lack of contradiction in my premises being an argument from ignorance. So that would directly negate the idea that it is impermissible to have abortions, or that there is any instance in which abortion is impermissible. That's about it.
Are you done?
Oh, brother. Okay. So you don't have to mute him. Wow, that was crazy. I'm just gonna say this. It's Conserve has a shut the fuck up, bitch. Now, anyways, back to what I was saying before this.
Graham Cracker body built ass nigga, shut your
Graham Cracker, grandfather body built ass nigga. What are you talking about? Did you think that you were gonna get a sob in chat from that, bro? Are you serious, bro? Why would you just say that thinking that wasn't gonna embarrass? Yo, say a joke. Please say a joke to make us laugh. Just one. You gotta recover from that. Just one. Go ahead, Clorox. You have the stage.
I'm gonna let you finish.
No, Clorox.
No, I'm gonna let you
someone's
finish.
funny. We have a comedian here. We have a comedian here,
I'm
right?
gonna let you finish.
Go ahead. No,
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you
Clorox.
finish.
You're the packer of this server,
No, I'm
right?
gonna let you finish.
No, Clorox. Go ahead. You were so hilarious, bro. Like, you actually made us all laugh, like, so hard. Go ahead. Say a joke. Make us laugh. Go ahead. The packer, bake me. Go ahead. Are you gonna say I smell like a graham cracker?
Are you gonna address my
again?
arguments?
Are you gonna say I smell like a graham cracker again?
Are you gonna address my arguments?
Go ahead. Are you gonna say something?
Nobody said you smelled like a graham
Okay
cracker.
then. Okay then. So stop trying to bake because you suck. You're not a packer. You're a lame Discord debater and barely that at that. Okay. So I'm gonna respond to this final point. You're gonna stop this corny ass bake shit because it's not the real you. Okay. You're not a baker. You know that. It's just not the real you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
My arguments.
You're a corny nigga with the lips
my
who
arguments.
forces his
Address my
voice on
arguments.
Discord to appeal to
my
niggas
arguments.
and little kids in chat.
Nobody's forcing my voice. What the
Yes,
fuck?
you are. Let's be real for a second.
not.
Okay. You're a bitch. That's all you are. You're not a packer.
Hey,
you're not a
let's
debater.
be
You're a
reminded
bitch.
let's be
Okay.
reminded that,
So this is what
Infinity
I'm
has
gonna
to
do.
go
I'm gonna
soon.
respond.
Hold up.
So
Alright,
yeah, of course. I'm gonna respond to what I'm just gonna simply reply.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Bitch.
The reason why his violation, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. He's trying to say due to a lack. I don't know why he keeps putting himself further into this deepening position, right? It appears that he's contradictory in his own view and that he doesn't fully understand what he's saying. Said proposition, when you're making claims such as, I know this is the case, or even when you're making propositions such as, I think this is the case, it's going to require some form of deductive or inductive analysis to formulate of what you're saying, besides empirical information, which of course cannot be derived from such a moral lens, since this is something that we cannot exhaustively see within the real world, right? We can't go and kick someone's morality. That's ignorant, right? This is something that's more conceptual, right? After all, metaethics just means after ethics, similar to metaphysics just means after physics in Latin, right? These things are more to be discussed conceptually rather than something to be interpreted physically, right? Because all of us have differing moral lens, and these moral lens are things that we cognitively think in our head. When you make the active decision, Amir, every single day to get up, maybe take care of your girlfriend or go to work or whatnot, these are things you do because they're good for your morality. These are conscious decisions you're making in your head, right? You don't have a button that's going to make you do that. Okay. Now, regardless, okay, and I can hear Amir typing aggressively in chat. This is hilarious. But basically, right, we have this thing, okay? He has only a very few ways of proving his position due to such a stance in the instance he put himself in, because he kind of cucked her, right? If you're going to make a claim such as in every single instance, this is every single instance, there is no condition where your stance is false. That means I need proof for in every condition that your stance is false, or that your stance cannot be false, right? Because if your stance cannot be falsified, then at that point, and you're saying that the only reason it's not falsifiable is specifically because of lack of violation, then it's ignorant, right? You keep saying that it's not, catch it straight. It's an analogy, right? I'm saying you're a good person. Now listen. Regardless, right? If throughout this debate and whatnot, he's saying that the non-existence of this is why I'm doing it. I asked him the non-existence of what, and he said a violation to my stance. He's just repeating himself and paraphrasing himself. This is just a reality. Oh, that was you. No, I said Clorox, bro. His fat ass fingers.
No, bro, you said me.
Oh, I
bro.
did?
So
My fault, bro. My fault.
You said Amir typing aggressive.
Nah. There's only one person in this VC that has size 10 fingers. My fault. XL fingers. Now listen.
The fuck?
Basically, I wonder who that is. Now listen. Basically, right? You have this position to where he either has to prove via some form of inductive analysis or some form of anecdotal account, which he's given neither, right? Or he can only, verify and prove his claim through the miss of empirical evidence by surveying every single person in the world, which he obviously cannot do, right? So if he's used neither of these bases and his only basis is simply due to a lack of violation in his personal stance of his moral ideology, and we understand that we all have differing moral ideologies, I'd consider his moral ideology baseless. And I'd say that at that point, it holds just as much as a moral ideology as a Scientologist does, right? It's the same essentially. So that's why I'm taking this, right? And that's why it's pretty obvious, right? I've just repeated myself. You can address and you can try to, come up with some wordings to address what I said, or just repeat yourself again. But after this, we're going to conclusions. So,
Yeah, funny part is that you didn't address what I said at all.
that's
No, I'll
hilarious
go over
because
it.
I did.
No,
That's hilarious.
No, you just repeated yourself yet again.
So
no,
you want
no,
to
no.
go to
You said that.
yeah,
You
that's
said
what
what
I just said I was going to do.
No,
you
you said,
retard. Did I not
you
just say I
said
was going to do
it
that?
was an argument from
Did I not
ignorance.
just say I was going to do that?
You said
Okay
that
then.
was-
So
that
stop being a
I said-
retard. Okay. Are you going to go to conclusions or are you going to address what I said?
I was going to address what you said.
Okay,
and
so
then you
do
said
it
we
then.
could go into conclusions after that. I
Don't
was
going
do it,
to.
yeah.
Do it then.
I'm going to do it. What the fuck?
So do it then. Go ahead.
Don't interrupt me then, bitch. Anyways.
Then go then.
I was,
bitch.
dude.
Notice how you're still not going? Go. We're waiting.
This nigga. Anyways, yeah, it's not. Look, he
Nice.
says what I said lines up with an argument from ignorance, and I'll make the distinction one more time if he didn't catch it the first 7 times. Okay, it's not an argument from ignorance. I said the non-existence of what justifies the non-existence of what I assert is already the non-existence of that is proof of my claim being the case. That's not in any stretch of the imagination an argument from ignorance. I made the distinction because the argument from ignorance, which he did not attack this point either, is the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Like claiming that the contrary to that is an argument from ignorance. I'm saying it's not because I'm saying that the absence of this thing or the thing that gives credence to this being the case is not justification for what my stance is. I'm saying that the non-existence of the thing in its entirety, not the evidence or whatever, give.
Wait,
whatever
for
have you,
clarification,
gives
what do
credence to
you
it to
mean
being
by the thing
case.
again? Wait, what do you mean by the thing again? Non-existence of what again?
The non-existence to the violation of.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
We're just stepping up.
right. Which you didn't attack yet.
Which I did, but you're deaf.
No, you did. You just repeated
That's
yourself.
been my
retarded.
entire point.
Yeah, anyways, no.
You look like an idiot, bro.
Your entire
look
point
like
was a
fucking
straw man.
idiot, bro.
Congratulations.
That's been the entire point of
Your
what I've been
entire point
attacking
was
the
a straw
entire
man.
time. You look like an
Congratulations.
idiot, bro. How did you
Your
manage to
entire point was a
possibly
straw
fail
man.
that? You sound like a
Alright, look.
stupid prick, dude.
Bro, both of y'all literally agreed that you were just repeating yourself. Do you want to conclude or not, my nigga? Like,
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
No, because I want to address the other points.
You
Okay.
just said you
He said,
repeated.
wait, no. He said that what I said was a contradiction
that
and
was new?
requires
What
like
did I say that was
outside.
new?
Wait, no. I'm addressing his other point.
What did I say that was new?
You said that what I said requires external justification that was contradictory.
That's what I said.
said
That's
it
the
isn't-
point. You look like an idiot.
I'm addressing
have
it because you
tracking
added
issues,
more
bro?
onto it.
Do you have tracking issues, bro?
You added more onto it, so I'm going to
Are you
address
okay?
it.
Are you tired?
You
Are
added
tired?
more onto it, so I'm going to address the other parts.
What did I add
Jesus
more onto?
Christ!
Elaborate.
I'm saying that it does. I'm saying that it's not contradictory.
You can't even elaborate.
You didn't propose any evidence as to why it was contradictory, and I said if I think it requires
I
it.
did.
I
I
said
don't
if I
have to
say
propose
if I
evidence
say
for why
wait,
your
and if I
stance is
say wait, no, don't
I don't have
interrupt
to
me
do
while I'm
that. I don't
addressing you,
care.
my nigga, because that's something you didn't do in my arguments. If I say I think, then that means that my
I mean,
claim
that's all.
requires requires a dust-asking justification.
Hey. Just calm down. Lower the mic.
Nigga, already be done. Chill. Let him go.
Alright,
Let him go.
yeah, alright.
Go.
Oops.
Nigga.
Jesus Christ, let me finish. Damn. If I say I think, right, it requires a doxastic justification, which I already gave and was ignored blatantly by you not tracking and saying that I didn't do that. I'm saying that I have to give otherwise in the structure to where, say, if I didn't do that, I have either this or this to do is a false dichotomy. That's literally what it is. We can conclude. That's fine.
Oh my god, bro. Like,
Did this nigga just toxic? Did you just hear that? Toxic. Did you just, bro? What did you just say was a false dichotomy? Oh, brother. Oh wow. Oh wow. Stop bullying kids. I'm not even bullying no one. He was trying to, I swear, I would not have debated this nigga if he wasn't talking shit. Like, it's because I knew this nigga so I could sense when a nigga's bitch made it his accent. I could sense it. Flabbergasted. Yes, I'm flabbergasted. You know what? He just called a false dichotomy. You know what? Are the conclusions? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Go ahead and conclude, nigga.
You can conclude first. I don't really care.
I just gave the last point. Just go ahead and conclude. I was
yeah,
serving
you
you
lost.
anyway.
Nigga.
I don't
You
even
lost,
know.
bro. My judgment is Archie. You lost, bro.
Yeah, let the nigga conclude.
Amir, do you have judgment?
Dick sucking ass nigga.
It's not dick second. I just
I
have
think
judgment.
at that point, I think we've all seen what we need to see here. If you want to conclude, you can. I'm not the one who just said that was a false dichotomy. I'm not
Do
the
you want
one.
me to? Do you want me to like extrapolate on this?
I'm not the one who said that I'm not making an argument from ignorance. It's just that nothing violated the non-existence being the violation of the contradiction within your own moral lens, right? I'm not the one who just said that retarded shit.
I'm not the one who
I think I'm
straw
fine
man my
during
own
this debate.
argument. Yeah.
Oh, that's a straw man? That's a straw man?
Hey, Amir, do y'all judge it, bro?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
All right, Amir, who won?
I believe there was like 3 points. I believe Clorox won 1, Archie won 2.
Yeah. Okay. What point do you think Clorox won?
There was a bit of a straw manning going on. I will say that there was instances.
Okay. What do you think the straw man was?
It was his very first premise. I believe that was a bit straw manned, and it kind of led on to.
What do you think the first premise was?
Let me go into his premise. Clorox refused.
By the way, oh god.
Yeah, so the very first one is with let's see. Clorox claimed that it didn't violate his moral compass. Absence of evidence would be the case.
Wait, so just to be clear, you think the straw man is Archie representing his point to be by virtue of a lack of violation of his moral compass? It would be true.
The entity would existing more be permissible in the evidence. That was like I said. I believe Archie won the debate. There was just one point that I would give to Clorox.
I know. I'm saying that point is the straw man. I'm asking you, do you believe the straw man is Archie, quote unquote, misrepresenting the point to be by virtue of a lack of violation of my moral compass is true? Do you think that's what the straw man was?
Yeah, in my personal opinion. And then
okay, you understand? You understand what Clorox said initially was my moral compass is true or correct by virtue of a lack of violation, and then he further elaborated by saying you need to provide the contradiction in which Archie disagree with.
Got it. All right, thank you. I'll fix that.
All right,
that's fixed. The reason why I believe that Archie did win is because of the final judgment with him arguing different moral compasses are addressed properly. Explain the subjectiveness because it's bad doesn't give the proper reasoning in my opinion. He also added that because it lacks a violation on his personal stance does not mean that it's reasonably true. That is my.
Okay, you're done.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, with the false dichotomy, Archie disagreed. He didn't justify or elaborate on why it was a false dichotomy. Secondly, with the straw man point, he didn't straw man. He represented his point correctly. I know his opponent can't track it all, but you can go to the recording and see that this nigga literally said, my moral compass is true, which is subjective, by the way. My moral compass is true by virtue of a lack of violation, of which Archie then repeated, and Clorox agreed. That's what he said. What the fuck? And then Archie defined an argument for ignorance as using a lack of evidence or reason to justify whatever position he's trying to take. So if he says that Goku has a big ass BBC, a big ass dick, and then he says this is true by virtue of a lack of evidence. That would fit the criteria. That would fit the criteria of being an argument for ignorance by virtue of Archie's metric. That nigga Clorox kept on saying he's.
Bro, who the fuck removed him? Who the fuck removed?
It's fine. I'll bring him right back up. Where you at? Niggas not finna abuse my nigga. Yep. Niggas can't. You can't run away from this judgment. You can't run away.
I don't know why niggas.
Nobody took that nigga out. What are you talking about?
And I'm so glad that this guy just joined. Let me finish Infinity. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who the fuck moved me down, but anyways, yeah. So all he kept on doing was repeating his claim. It's a straw man. It's a straw man. Obviously, you believe that you repeating it doesn't make it true. Archie already gave justification as to why that's what you said, and you can go back to the recording. It's apparent that's what you said. Plus, both judges now agree that's what you said, my nigga. I don't care what bias friends you send it to, but I'm gonna lay out what you said. He asked you why your position is something we should accept or why your position is true. You said your position specifically. You said you know your position is correct because there's a lack of violation of your position within any circumstance of it being morally permissible. So your position is that I know it's morally permissible in every single circumstance. He asked you why that's the case. You said because there's a lack of violation of my moral compass, which is the argument for ignorance by definition. So yeah, he's guts.
Yo, Tron.
Oh, this is too easy.
No. Tron,
so listen, some glad to Tron because now you're cooked.
Nobody crying. Tron is my judge.
What did you say in chat?
Tron is my judge.
What did you say to me? What did you say in chat to me?
Tron is my
judge.
Wait.
I was disappointed in you. How that? I want you to. Now unmute him. What did you say?
Wait, Amir. I hope you know if someone abuses on stage, it doesn't show who's removing down. It doesn't show that on stage. But anyways, I can go.
No, I know. Yo, peep this.
Wait, hold up. Wait,
it doesn't pop up in order log? Wait, yo, check out.
I'm him.
Oh, did you get
bullied? That shit crazy.
I don't even condone bullying niggas like that.
Stage removals don't pop up on audit logs.
I don't even condone bullying niggas.
I made the distinction between what he said and what I said 9 times, and he said it was argument. That's crazy. How about you come with a good argument instead of
How about you
straw
cope and get better, little bro?
You get
How about
better,
you
man.
not?
What are you saying? You ass.
You just did
You're
lose? Did you just
garbage.
lose? I guess
You
what I'll
just
say this:
lost.
you
What you
didn't lose
saying?
to one of the judges being tired. You didn't lose to one of the judges that listed it. You lost because you suck.
Why is this fat nigga making excuses? Hey, Archie,
I'm so glad Tron's here. Yo, Tron.
Save break.
You thought you was like that, Tron?
dog shit.
You thought you was like that, Tron?
Is the
You're
debate?
shitty,
Tron,
man.
do you know? Tron, do you know who gave you
Get these
verdict?
niggas down real quick.
Do you know which guy gave you verdict?
No.
You want to know which guy?
Get these down. They're finished with their debate.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
know
hold
which
this nigga Archie.
You want to
Yo,
know which guy?
toxic.
You're not holding nothing. You
Toxic.
suck.
Hold up.
You're dog
You're
shit,
trash. You're
dog shit,
trash.
nigga.
Look at that.
Everyone, Aimer. Save that shit.
Why am I being muted? Why am I being muted?
Save the race. Save the race. No. Save.
It's me. I'm asking, can someone save it? That's all I'm asking. Please, I don't want to.
Oh, save the recorder?
Yeah, just save